Hello and a very warm welcome to Curiosity Hive. Well, in today's video, we are going to continue our PSLE series. The PSLE series is the primary school leaving examination conducted in Singapore with the syllabus of class 6 maths. So we are also going to take on the same exams, and for this we are going to use this book, which is the Gradual Difficulty Maths book for primary 6. Well, the topic for today is whole numbers. And as we understood last time that there are 3 levels to this PSLE maths: the basic, advanced and challenging. In the last video, we went through with the advanced questions. If you have missed, do not worry. We have the link in the description box below to that video. Well, in this session, we are going to understand the questions in the challenging section, which are 5 marks each question. So, how are we going to solve it? Well, I will read the questions to you. If you want to solve it by yourself, pause the video, solve the question, and then look at my answer and our approach to match it with yours. But yes, you should stick with me till the very end of this video so that you get a flair of different kind of questions in this section. So without any delay, let's get started. But before that, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to Curiosity Hive. So let's read the question, which says ABC company paid $23,600 in salaries to 17 male and some female employees. Now, each female employee received 500 more than the male employee. There were 14 more male employees than female employees. Find the difference between the total amount of money received by the female employees and that received by the male employees. Well, this is our question. If you want, pause the video, try to understand and break the information and then solve it. After that, unpause the video and come back to me where I will share the solution. I hope you can match it with yours. So let me share my solution. Now, the first statement helps us to find out the number of employees of male and female. It says there are 17 male employees. So we know that our M, which is number of male employees, is equal to 17. But it doesn't tell us how many female employees are there. But the third statement underlined here gives us the information that there were 14 more male employees than female. So M is equal to 14 plus F. Now we know that the number of male employees is 17. So F will be 17 minus 14 because 14 moves to the other side of equal to. So plus becomes minus. So my F is 17 minus 14, which is 3. So I find my number of female employees also. Let's take the next piece of information, which says that each female employee received 500 more than the male employee. This gives us the hint to find the salary per employee. So let's say that if the salary per employee of male is equal to S, then the salary per employee of female will be S plus 500 as per this statement. Now what we need to find is the difference in the salaries. But before that, we should find the total amount of salaries received by male and female. So let's first find the total amount of salary received by male employees. Well, this is equal to the total number of employees multiplied by the salary per employee, which is S. So our answer is 17 times S. And the total salary received by female employees will be the total number of female employees, which is 3 times S plus 500, which is the salary per female employee. Now we need to find the difference. So it will be simple. That is 17S minus 3 times S plus 500. However, we do not know what is S. So let's make some more equations that will help us find the value of S. Well, one thing that should ring the bell, that the total salary 23,600 is nothing but the sum of total salaries received by male employees and female employees. So we can get an equation here, which will be 23,600 plus 17S, which is the total salary for male, and 3 times S plus 500, which is the total salary for female. So it will be an addition here. Let's solve this further. So 23,600 is 17s plus, now we open the bracket, so 3 will be multiplied to both the items of the bracket. So it will be 3s plus 3 times 500, which is 1500. Let's add the s values, which will give us 20s, and 1500 we'll move it to the other side. So we will have 20s is equal to 23,600 minus 1500, which is equal to 22,100. Now, this is the value of 20s. To find s, we will need to move 20 to the other side, which is multiplication on left hand side. So when it moves to the right hand side, it will be division. So s is equal to 22,100 divided by 20, which is equal to 1,105. So now we know the value of s, which we can replace in the difference in salaries. So let's simplify the difference in salaries equation. Let's open up the bracket. So minus 3 will be multiplied to s and 500. So our equation in difference in salaries will be equal to 17s minus 3s minus 1500. Let's simplify it further. It will be 14s minus 1500, and now we'll replace the s with 1105. So we'll multiply 14 with 1105, which will give us 15,470 minus 1500, which was originally there in the equation, and this gives us 13,970. So our answer, that the difference between the total amount of money received by female employees and that received by male employees, is equal to the amount that we have calculated here, which is $13,970. So this is how you solve this question. Let's go to the next one. Let's read the next question, which says, Haslinda bought 4 kg of mutton and 3 kg of chicken for $50. If she bought 3 kg of mutton and 4 kg of chicken, she would pay $2 less. How much did 1 kg of mutton cost? As usual, you can pause the video, and after you've solved, come check what is our solution. Well, here we present our solution. Now we are supposed to find how much 1 kg of mutton cost. So let's assume a few things. Let's assume that the cost of 1 kg mutton is $M and the cost of 1 kg chicken is $C. Now the first line says that 4 kg of mutton and 3 kg of chicken is $50. So this is our equation, which is 4M plus 3C is 50. And the next equation is based on the statement that if she bought 3 kg of mutton and 4 kg of chicken, that is 3M plus 4C, she would pay $2 less than what she paid earlier. So 3M plus 4C is 48 is our equation number 2. Now to get M, what we need to do is we need to subtract these equations. That means equation 1 minus equation 2 is the subtraction of the two equations where both the left hand side and the right hand side are subtracted. Now 4M minus 3M would be M, and 3C minus 4C, so minus is greater number, would be minus C, and 50 minus 48 would be equal to 2. So this is our third equation, which we'll replace in equation 2 to find the value of M. So we are going to replace C. Now from this equation, if we move C to the right hand side and 2 to the left hand side, we'll get the value of C. So C will be M minus 2. Now this we'll replace it in equation 2. So it will become 3M plus 4 M minus 2, which is the replacement for C, is equal to 48. Now let's open the bracket. So it is 3M plus 4M minus 8. 4 times minus 2 is minus 8 is 48. Now we'll move minus 8 to the right hand side, and M's on the left hand side will give us 7M is equal to 48 plus 8, which is equal to 56. And to find M, well, we need to divide it because it is multiplication on the left hand side. As it moves to right hand side, it will get divided. This is equal to 8. So we have found that 1 kg of mutton is $8. I hope this was easy for you. Let's head to the next question. Bob and Sandy are given some money each. Sandy spends all her money. If Bob spends twice as much as Sandy, he will have $240 left. If Bob spends half of what Sandy spends, he will have $720 left. How much money is given to Bob and Sandy respectively? Remember, this is a model drawing method, so use that and then get to the right answer. Come back and see our solution. Now the first line says Bob and Sandy are given some money and Sandy spends all her money. So let's assume this is what Sandy's amount is. Now if Bob spends twice as much as Sandy, that is if he spends this much, what he is left with is 240. Now this gives us our first equation. Now we'll go to the next part, is that if Bob spends half of what Sandy spends, he will have 720 left. That means Bob spends half, that is 0.5 times of what Sandy spends. Now this spending will let him be with $720. So this is our equation 2. And both of these equations point to the amount Bob has. So we can equate them. So our two equations are that s plus 40, which is equation 1, is equal to 0.5s plus 720, which is equation 2. So these two are same. Now let's try to solve this. So when we bring 0.5s to this side, from plus, this will become minus. So then it will be 2s minus 0.5s, and 240 moves this side, and from plus here it will become minus. So it is 720 minus 240. That means 1.5s is 480. Now to find s, we need to move 1.5 this side and it will become division because it was multiplication on left hand side. So s is 480 divided by 1.5. Now to make this whole number, we should multiply it with 10, and hence we'll multiply it with 10 here also. So both the places we'll multiply with 10. So that will be equal to 4800 divided by 15, which gives us the value of 320. So we get the value of s. Now to find how much money is given to Bob and Sandy, we will replace this in equation 1, which is b is equal to s plus 240 as per the second statement in the question. So Bob is equal to 320 plus 240, because that's what the value of s is, which is equal to 880. So the money given to Bob and Sandy respectively was 880 to Bob and 320 to Sandy. This is an easy one and hope you have been able to crack this. Let's head to the next question, which reads, 12 stacks of 34 coins were used to form the perimeter of a square which had the same number of coins on each side. Pay attention to the wordings here. The coins were arranged side by side and were equally spaced. How many coins were there in each side of the square? This is a trick question. Take your time, think it through and find the answer. Pause the video if you need some time. Well, let me present to you my answer. Well, stack is something like this. So there are 12 such stacks and each stack contains 34 coins. That means first we need to find the total number of coins, which is equal to 12 times 34, which is equal to 408. Now we have to find the perimeter of the square. Perimeter of the square is 4 times side. So you would think that this 4 times side is equal to 408. So when you want to find the number of coins on each side of the square, you will simply divide it by 4 and get 102. But actually this is not the right answer. Now visualize. This is your square. There are 4 coins at the corner. Now if you notice, when you count the coins on the side of the square, these coins are repeated. So what you will do is, you will subtract these coins from the total number of coins, which is 408, and then divide by 4 to find the coins that appear on one side of the square indicated in yellow. Then you will add these 2 coins later on. That is, you will add plus 2 to this answer. So this will be 404 divided by 4 plus 2, which is equal to 101 plus 2, which is equal to 103. So there's a bit of a visualization here, and that's how you will find that the coins that are on each side of the square is equal to 103. If you get 102, that is not the right answer. Let's head to the next question. Now this is also a block diagram method question. It reads, Amanda, Bella and Carrie have some money each. If Amanda gives $4 to Bella, both of them will have equal amount of money. If Bella gives $4 to Amanda, Amanda will have thrice the amount of money Bella has. The amount of money Carrie has is equal to the sum of the money that Amanda and Bella have. How much money do the three girls have all together? Well, here the instructions are very clear. All you need to do is break this question and then solve it. Pause the video if you need more time. Well, now you can match it with my answer. So here we have Amanda's amount as A, Bella's amount as B, and Carrie is said to have the sum of money that Amanda and Bella have, that is equal to A plus B. Now the first statement says that Amanda gives 4 to Bella. So if she gives $4 to Bella, amount now that Bella has is equal to what Amanda has. Now if we equate these two blocks, we can divide it further to get how much amount is Bella and how much amount is 4. So this gives us a clear-cut indication that the new amount Amanda has, which is A minus 4, is equal to the amount Bella has, which is B plus 4. So this is one form of the equation, or we can also say that Amanda is equal to B plus 8, which we can also get by moving this around. So this is my equation number 1. Now let's see what is my other equation or other statement give me. This says if Bella gives 4 to Amanda. So here we have Amanda's amount and Bella has given $4 to Amanda. What happens then? So what is Bella left with is B minus 4, and what this says is that if Bella does this, Amanda will have thrice the amount of money Bella has. That means Amanda will have 3 portions of B minus 4 each. So this gives us another equation which is formed by this, that is A plus 4 is equal to 3 times B minus 4. Let's solve this. Let's simplify this further. So A plus 4 is 3B minus 12, where we are opening the bracket, and then A is equal to 3B minus 12 minus 4, because 4 moves here, which is equal to 3B minus 16, and this is our equation 2. Now both these equations are same because it shows the amount Amanda has. So let's equate it. What we get is B plus 8 So what we get here is that B plus 8 from equation 1 is equal to 3B minus 16. Now I'll move the B's to one side. So this is here and this is here. So I'll be left with 2B is equal to 24. That means my B is equal to 12. So I know how much Amanda has. Well, Amanda has B plus 8. So 12 plus 8. So Amanda has 12 plus 8, which is equal to 20. So I know Amanda has 20, Bella has 12, and Carrie has A plus B, which is 20 plus 12, which is equal to 32. So Carrie has sum of these two. So Carrie has 32. How much money do the girls have all together? Well, it is A plus B plus C, which is 20 plus 12 plus 32, that is equal to 64. So this is my right answer. Let's take a look at this question, which reads, Jake was born in the 20th century. Jake's age in the year 2010 is the sum of all the digits of his year of birth. How old is Jake in the year 2010? Now a clue for you is the 20th century is the period from 1901 to 2000. So use that to find your answer, and remember, Try the guess and check method. Pause the video to try this on your own. Well, this is how I approached this. I didn't go for any equation, I just went for a simple guess and check method. What I did is I created this table which has the year of birth, sum of digits of the year of and age in 2010, which will easily depict to me what the right answer could be. So let me start with the year 2000. Logically that will be where you'll start from, because if you start from 1901, well then he'll be over 100 years. So let's start with 2000. Now the sum of the digits here will be number 2 and the age in 2010 will be 2010 minus 2000, that is equal to 10. If we go 1 year back, 1999, the sum of digits here will be 28 and the age will just add up to one more year, which is 11. Similarly, if we go to 1998, well now the sum of digits of the year will just reduce by 1, that will be 27, and the age in 10 will just increase by 1, that will be 12. So like that, if you go on, you can make out that as we go 98 to say 1991, which is a difference of 7 years, the year of birth will go on reducing 1 for each year, so it will be 20, and the age will go on adding by 1 year, so this will be somewhere around 19. So now let me directly jump to 1990. Now here the sum of the digits of year of birth is 19 and the age would be 2010 minus 1990, that is 20. Now here both these numbers are slightly closer. Let's go to the next one, which is 1989. Now 89 and 90, so there's a difference of 9. So the sum of digits of year of birth is 27 and that in age is 21. From 1989 onward, well from here as we go down to 88, the sum of digits will reduce by 1 and the age will increase by 1. In 87, it will again reduce by 1, making it 25, and the age will increase by 1, making it 23. And then it will come to 24. So which year would that be? Well, 89, 88, 87, 86. So 1986, when you sum up the digits, it is equal to 24. And 2010 minus 1986 is also 24. So your answer, that how old is Jake in the year 2010? If he is born in 20th century, the answer is 24 years. So this is how you can reach to the answer faster rather than devising an equation. Let's go to the last and final question of this session. This question reads, a school bus can either seat 40 children or 30 adults. Given that there are already 24 children and 8 adults seated in the bus, how many more adults can be seated in the bus? Well, this is the question you need to find the answer to. Pause the video, solve the question, and come back to match it with my solution. So here is how I have solved. Now 40C is equivalent to 30A, not equal but equivalent. So the space taken by 40 children is equal to 30 adults. So if I treat this as an equation, 1C would be equal to 3 by 4A, which actually depicts that one child would be equivalent to 3/4 of the adult space. Now using this, we can find out how much space is occupied by the already seated members in the bus, which is equal to 24 children plus 8 adults. Now for the children, I'll replace it by this ratio of how much equivalence it has to an adult. Now one child is 3/4 of an adult. If I multiply that here, so what I will get is 24 times 3/4 of an adult plus 8A. Now I will just divide this. So 4 times 6 is 24. So what I am left with is 18A plus 8A, which is equal to 26A. So already the space taken in the bus is as that is occupied by 26 adults, and we know that the maximum number of adults allowed in the bus is 30 adults. So to find the number of adults that can be seated in the bus additional to what is already present would be 30 adults minus 26 adults, which is equal to 4 adults, and that is your right answer. I hope you have understood this well. If you have any queries, drop a note in the comment section below. Well, I hope this was a useful session for you. For any queries or questions, please feel free to reach out to any of our social media handles. Well, till we meet again, take care.